season is going real good here. As you can see, we're incubator's starting to fill up. I wanted to show you a few things about egg incubation and different things that you're going to see in your eggs over the years, from eggs that look good but really are infertile, kind of show you how to candle eggs, and then show you some of the different looks that your eggs will get, and so that when you're setting them up in your incubator, you can kind of rest easy knowing that there's nothing wrong with that egg. It's going to be okay. One of the things I wanted to show you guys is a lot of the different looks that you can have in eggs. This is one of them. You can have these areas where I call them windows. It's not fully calcified. These eggs are all good. There's no problem with them. They're healthy and they'll hatch just fine. A lot of people, when they first see this, might panic and think, oh my God, eggs are no good, but these are good eggs. There's nothing to worry about. Just set them up like normal. Another thing you'll see, and these are a little bit trickier, is that you'll need to be careful when you're taking these away from the mother, because they feel kind of like sandpaper on the outside, and they don't stick together at all. They'll just roll around the cage. So if you notice this, that they're rough, that you'll need to just be extra careful when you're taking them away from the female, and make sure that you don't roll them around, because it's important to keep the right orientation. This is just a good clutch that I want to show you candling on. And then this is another one. You'll see this is like a half egg, half good egg, half bad egg. A lot of times this egg is good and will hatch no problem, but this particular egg, we're getting ready to candle it to see if it really is any good. So, and then this is just an egg that we found that is going bad. See this one on the bottom, it's starting to sweat out. That egg, once it starts to go bad, that's basically it rotting. So there's not really, I don't even try to save those eggs. I don't know, somebody might try to argue with me and say they can save an egg, but I don't try to save them. Once they start going bad, I just will separate them out from the rest of the clutch and put them in the trash can. So I wanted to go over candling eggs with you guys. This is all that we use, is just a little pocket flashlight. It requires a very dark room, so if you have windows or if you can do it at night, it's better to shut out all the light. But we can shut all of our light out in here. So I'm going to turn the lights out right now and then show you some of the different candling. Okay, this was that kind of boob egg. You can see in the eggs next to it, you can see the good vascular development. So these eggs are good. You know, we pretty much knew from the look of them that they were good. But then this egg, it's got nothing. There's no vascular development. You can see it's just kind of just a hazy white. So that egg's no good. But like I said, don't throw your eggs away because they have this area, because a lot of times those eggs will end up being good anyway. So we're just going to throw that one away. The other one that I wanted to show you was that one that's sweating out. You can see the eggs next to it. They have good vascular development, and that's what we expect to see, just good growth, you know. But then the one that's going bad, see, there's no veins, no nothing. It's going bad. This egg probably was fertile in the first place, and something's happened with the embryo. But either way, there's no saving it at this point. It doesn't have any blood supply. So if you want to candle them before you throw them in the trash can, that's one thing you could do. Because if it doesn't have blood supply, there's no way you're going to save that egg. This one has good vascular development. That's what we expect to see, is just all those good veins, so that the embryo is getting a good blood supply. This egg underneath is bad. We just determined that from the candling. We don't have any vascular development. I always separate these eggs because I don't like it when they get really bad and moldy, and I get little gnats in the incubator, and because they're eating the rotting egg. So I always separate them. Some people don't. I have in the past not separated them. Sometimes I feel like it's unhealthy for the other eggs, and and I've lost eggs next to it. Whether or not I lost them because they were attached to that bad egg, I'm not really sure, but regardless, if I see a bad egg, I want to separate it out. You have to be really careful though, because I've poked holes in the good eggs trying to get the bad egg out before. Okay, so just take your time and then and just slowly tear the egg apart. Sometimes you can spray water in here. I usually don't. I usually try not to do that if I can. I try to just be really careful, and if I'm going to tear part of the shell, I want to tear the part of the bad egg, not the good egg. So I got those two off, and that one's already unstuck. We got one more down here. So see, we're just gonna separate that out and just kind of be careful just to try to not poke a hole. So now I got the bad egg out. Now the orientation of this good egg is important. So we're gonna make sure that we kind of keep it same orientation when we put it back down. You don't want to rotate that egg sideways just because the egg that was propping it up is gone now. And we'll throw that one away, and then we'll throw this kind of boob egg that's bad away. And it's just part of the incubator maintenance that we go through each year. Every day I come in here and I'll go through and check all the clutches and look for things that don't look like they're right, because I want to get the bad eggs out when I find them. And if I see like a whole clutch going bad, then I start wondering whether the clutch was ever good to begin with, and I'll usually candle it, and if it wasn't good, then I'll go and throw it away, because I like to keep the incubator clean with just good healthy eggs. So for a lot of guys that have been doing this a while, you've seen all these different looks, but there's a lot of new guys getting in every day that maybe you're hatching your first clutch of ball python eggs, or you're getting your first clutches of the year. And I just wanted to show you some of the different looks that you'll see from your eggs, and kind of what to do about some of the different problems that you're going to encounter. So good luck to everyone, and I hope you have a great season.